Student, today I am going to start exercise 13.1 exponent and powers. In this, first we need to calculate the value of 2 raised to power 6, 9 raised to power 3, 11 raised to power 2 and 5 raised to power 4. What I said? 2 raised to power 6. What is mean? 2 raised to power 6 means multiplication of 2 6 times. Okay, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the answer of it? 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32 and 32 to the 64. So the answer of 2 raised to power 6 is 64. Now next, 9 raised to power 3. 9 raised to power 3 means 9 into 9 into 9. Simple. Which means 9 9 is 81 and 81 9 is 729. So here the answer of it is 729. Now similarly 11 square means 11 into 11, which means 121. Okay, then 5 raised to power 4, which is equals to 6 to 5. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. 5 5 is 25, 25 5 is 6 to 5 and 6 to 5 5 sorry 25 5 is 5 is 25, 25 is 125 and 125 5 is 6 to 5. Okay, see how you have to write in your copies. Now next question. Express the following in exponential form. Look at the first answer. Here we have 6, which we are going to write in base. Now see, what do you have to write in power? How many 6 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 raised to power 4 is the answer of first part. Second part, t, and how many t's are there? Only 2. So t raised to power 2. Now third, b, how many b's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So b raised to power 4 is the answer of this part. Now fourth question, 5 and 7. 2 bases are there. How many 5s are there? We have 2 5s and 3 7. So this will be our answer. Now next, see, 2 square multiply by a square. Why? Here we have 2 2's and 2 a's, which means 2 into a 2a and square as it is 2a square. You have to write in bracket. Okay, now here next, how many a's are there? 3a. How many c's? 4c and d 1. So your answer is a cube, c raised to power 4 and d. Okay, now see how you have to write in your copies. Third, express the following number in exponential notation. So for this you should know first thing, and the very basic thing you need to know here to find the prime factor. I'm talking about prime factor. Most of the student and thinks that prime factor is similar to the LCM, but LCM and prime factor both are different thing. So first thing you should know about the prime factor, that we always use prime number. What we use? We always use prime numbers. What are prime numbers? Who comes in the table of 1 and itself. In which table? 1 and itself. Such prime numbers we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, sorry, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, okay, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 73, 79, 83, 89, then 97. These are the prime numbers. Now, among all these prime numbers, we have to use here only prime numbers which it is divisible. Okay, so first we will see this is an even number. 512 is an even number, so we are going to divide with 2. The basic stuff you should know. If the number is even, you are going to first divide it with 2. So how you will get, what you will get here? If you have problem in this, then you need to divide 512 2. 2 to the 4, 1 carry, so 1 remainder here, then 2 5 the 10, again 1, and 2 6 the 12, 256. We will get here 256. Then again it is an even number, then again you can divide like this, or you can directly solve. 2 1 the 2, 2 2 the 4, and 2 8 the 16, like this. If it is easy, then you can do like this, otherwise you will divide like this. Okay, then 64, then 32, then 16, then 8, then 4, then 2, then 2. See how many 2's are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 2's are there. So what will be your answer here? 2 raised to power 9. Okay, see how you have to write in your copy. First you have to find the prime factor, then afterward you have to write like this after taking out the prime factor, then this. Okay, now the next question, next part, 343. So see you here, 343 is not an even number, so we cannot divide it with 2. Now tell me, shall we divide it with 3? No. Why? How I can check? Here I'm going to use divisibility of 3. What is the divisibility of 3? Add the digits first. What you will get? 3 plus 4, 7 plus 3, 10. If the sum is divisible by 3, then it is divisible, otherwise it is not divisible. So here the sum is not divisible by 3, so we can say that this number is not divisible by 3. Okay, so 343 is not divisible by 3. Now which is the next prime number after 3? 5. Can I divide it with 5? Again it is no. Why? Because the last number is 3. In the divisibility of 5, the last number should be 0 or 5. Okay, then what is next number after 5? After 5 the next divisibility will be, so the next prime number is 7. So can I divide with 7? Yes. 7 1 is 7. 7 4 is 28. Okay. And then 7 9 is 63. Divided 343. 7 4 is 28. 6 and 7 9 is 63. Okay. Again you can divide it with 7. 7 7 is 49 and 7 1 is 7. So here you are getting the answer 7 raised to power 3. Okay. Now the next question, 7 2 9. Can you divide this number with 2? So answer is definitely no. Why? Because the number is an odd number, so it cannot be divisible by 2. Now can I divide it with 3? So the answer is yes. Why? 7 plus 2, 9 plus 9 equals to 18, and 18 will come in the table of 3. 3 6 is 18, so it can be divisible by 3. Now try to divide it with 3. 3 2 is 6, 3 4 is 12, and 3 3 is 9. Okay, 243. You can divide it here. Then afterward, 3 8 is 24, 3 1 is 3, 3 27 is 81, 3 9 is 27, 3 3 is 9, and 3 1 is 3. How many 3 you get here? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 3s. So answer is 3 raised to power 6. Okay. Now the last part of this question, 3 1 2 5. So here we can see that the last number is 5. So you directly divide it with 5. 5 6 is 30, 5 2 is 10, and 5 5 is 25. Then 5 1 is 5, 125. 5 2 is 10, and 5 5 is 25. 5 5 is 25, and 5 1 is 5. Okay, how many 5s are there? 1 2 3 4 5. So the answer is 5 raised to power 5. Okay, here you can see and check the answers of it. Now question number 4. Look at question number 4. In question number you are going to see what we have. 4 raised to power 3 or 3 raised to power 4, 5 raised to power 3 or 3 raised to power 5, 2 raised to power 8, 10 raised to power 2, 100 raised to power 2, and 2 raised to power 100, 2 raised to power 10, 10 raised to power 2. Here we need to compare which one is greater and which one is smaller. So you can easily do with this method. 4 raised to power 3 means 4 into 4 into 4, and 3 raised to power 4, which means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 64. 3 3 is 9, 3 27, 3 is 81. So which one is greater? 3 raised to power 4 is greater. Similarly, if we are going to do this, 5 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 5. So what is the answer? 5 5 is 25, 5 is 125. And what about this? 81 into 3, 243. So what you can see there, in each of these following numbers, we have the base 4 and power 3. 4 3 3 4, 5 3 3 5, 2 8 8 2. So here the base and power are interchanging. Yes or no? In the first number is base, another number is power. In the second number, the number which have base will become power and the power become base. So in such kind of patterns, you can solve the smaller power number like this. Okay, but what you will do in this case, when you have 100 square or 2 raised to power 100 square, you can solve 100 into 100. But how you are going to solve 2 raised to power 100? Are you going to multiply 2 raised to power 100 times? Definitely no, it is not possible. Okay, it is possible, but it is very lengthy in calculation. So here we have one trick which you can follow. As you can see in question number 1 and 2, the number which has smaller base is greater. Do you see that? The number which has smaller base is greater in both the numbers. Here the base is 3 and here the base is 3 and power 4. Are you able to see? The number which have smaller base is greater. So in such kind of question, what you have to notice? The number which have smaller base is greater. The number which has smaller base is greater. So by this you can analyze 3 raised to power 4 is greater. Okay, here 3 raised to power 5 is greater, 2 raised to power 8 is greater, 2 raised to power 100 is greater, and 2 raised to power 10 is greater. Okay, let's see the answer. Question number 5. Express each of the following as product of powers of their prime factors. So here also you have to do same thing as like above question, means question number 3. Here you need to find the prime factor. So how you will solve? First the number is even, 2 3 is 6, 2 2 is 4, and 2 4 is 8. 2 16 is 32 and 2 2 is 4. 2 8 is 16, 2 1 is 2. Then 3 3 3 3. Okay, 3 27 is then 3 9 is 3 3 is 9 and 3 1 is 3. So we can see there, here we have 2 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 4. Okay, like this you have to solve in your copy. So this question is homework. Now I'm going to start question number 6. Simplify each of the following. This is also very easy question. What you need to do? 2 and what you have, 10 raised to power 3, means 10 into 10 into 10. Okay, so the answer of this question is 2 1 2 3. 3 zeros will be there. Easy. Simply you have to multiply this. Now I'm going to do second part. 7 into 7, 2 into 2. So the answer is 196. Why? 14 into 14, 196. 7 is the 49, 49 to the 98, 98 to the 196. Okay. Now the third question, 2 raised to power 3, 5, means 40. You can see 2 into 2 into 2. 2 multiplied 2 is equals to 4, multiplied 2 equals to 8, and multiply 5 is 40. Similarly, after that you have to solve these questions. Try it and tell me what is the answer, and write your answers at comment box. Now question number 7. Here in the explanation part I told you one thing. If we have negative base and the even power so the answer will come positive. And if we have negative base and the power is odd, the answer will always come positive or negative. Okay, so you can see here the multiplication of minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. 16, 16 4, 64. Okay, minus, 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 so answer is negative. Here in the second part also you can see that minus 3, and here the base is minus 2 and the power is odd. Multiply all this, what you will get here? 8 3 the 24. Now count how many minus signs are there. Here we have 1 2 3 4. 4 minus sign is there, so answer is positive, so answer is plus 24. Now similarly you can see the next part. 3 raised to power 2 and minus 5 raised to power 2. So 3 raised to power 2 means what? 3 3 is the 9. Base is positive. Sorry, even. So 5 has a 25. Here also the base is negative and power even. So both answer is in positive. And what is 25 nines are? 25 nines are 225. So answer is 225. Now the next question. And the last question of this kind. Minus 2 raised to power 3, which is equals to minus 8. Why it is minus 8? Because of odd power. And here minus 1000. Why? Again because of odd power. 10 times the 100 and 100 times the 1000. So 8 into 1000 equals to 8000. Minus minus is positive. So answer is plus 8000. Okay. Easy. Now watch question number 8. Compare the following numbers. So these numbers are in standard form. I told you about the standard form. In standard form we have only one whole number. At whole number place there is only one number. So here you can first, how you need to compare. First you need to compare with the 10 raised to power. Here we have 10 raised to power 12 and here we have 10 raised to power 8. So definitely 10 raised to power 12 is greater with 10 raised to power 8. So this number is greater. Similarly, in second part 10 raised to power 14 and 10 raised to power 17. So 10 raised to power 17 is greater. So this one is greater. Simply you can write. Now I am going to start next exercise. What is this? Using laws of exponents. Here we need to use laws. I told you some laws. First one I told you about a raised to power n multiply a raised to power n. When we have similar base and different powers and we are going to multiply it, how you have to multiply? While adding their powers. Okay. Here we need to use such kind of laws. So in the first question we are going to use this law. Why it so? You can see here we have same base. The base is 3 in all the numbers. Okay. So 3 you write as it is. Then powers are different in all these cases. So what we are doing of powers? Addition. So write 2 plus 4 plus 8. So what is the answer of it? 6 and 8, 14. So 3 raised to power 14 is the answer of first question. Okay. See how you have to write in your copies. Understand? You can see here 3 raised to power 2, 3 raised to power 4, 3 raised to power 8. Here the base are same. So we are going to add all these powers. And which law we have used here? This one. Now see the second. In second part, which law you are going to use? Here we have the same base and different powers. In place of multiplication, here we are going division. So in division, what we are going to do of powers? Subtraction. So here we are going to use a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n equals to a m minus n. Okay, so 6, 15 minus 10, which is equals to 6 is to 5, 6 raised to power 5. Okay, when you have same base and different powers and you are doing division of it, so in that condition we are going to subtract off their powers. So the answer is 6 raised to power 5 when we subtract the power 15 and power 10. Now tell me what is the answer of this question. A raised to power 3 multiply a raised to power 2. The answer in this condition we are going to use the first law. Which one? A raised to power m multiply a raised to power n, in which we are going to add their powers. So the answer is a raised to power m plus n. Okay, so it means a 3 plus 2 equals to a raised to power 5 is the answer of third part. Okay, see the answer of second and third. Now see what we have to do in fourth. In fourth also we have the same base and the powers are x and 2. This is our answer because we cannot add x and 2. They both are unlike terms. We have studied in the previous chapter. Unlike terms cannot be added or subtracted. So we will leave it as it is. So the answer is 7x, 7 raised to power x plus 2. Now the fifth question. In fifth question you can see here we have two powers. Yes or no? So what you are going to do this? In this we are going to use this law, a m raised to power n. If you have a question like this, in that condition we are going to multiply the powers, a m into n. So here we are going to multiply 2 with 3 divided by 5 raised to power 3. So you have 5 raised to power 6 minus 5 raised to power 3. Yes or no? Then afterward we have same base, different powers, and we are going to division of it. So which law you are going to use? The second law, a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n equals to a raised to power m minus n. So you are going to subtract their powers. So you will get here 6 minus 3, which is equals to 5 raised to power 3. Okay, see how to solve the fifth question in your copies. See, first you need to solve this, and here I solved this by using this law. Then afterwards you get this 5 raised to power 6. Then I use this law. Then you get the answer 5 raised to power 3. Now the next bit, don't get confused. Here the power is same and base is different. Power is same and base is different. So this is question. Here we are going to use this law, a raised to power m multiply b raised to power m. And here I told you in this condition we are going to multiply the base and power will take common. Okay, so In sixth, we are going to do same thing. We will multiply the base and we will take the power common. So 10 raised to power 5 is the answer. Clear? Now seventh, we have to do the same method. A multiply by B, which is AB, take power 4 common. And eighth question, we have to do like this. We are going to multiply the powers here, 4 into 3, and you know which law we have to use here. Okay, see the answers of 6th, 7th and 8th. Okay, then look at ninth part. In ninth part, first you're going to solve the bracket. And bracket, what you have? 2 raised to power 20 divided by 2 raised to power 15. Guess which law we are going to use here? Here we are, this part is similar to this question. So we are going to use second law. So in this we are going to subtract the powers. 20 minus 15. So what you will get here? 2 raised to power 5. After that you have number 2 raised to power 3. Then what you will do in this question? We are going to use first law. Okay, in which we are going to add the powers. Why? Because the base is same and powers are different. So 2 raised to power 8 is the answer of this question. In copy you have to write like this. Every time whatever the law you are going to use, you have to write inside the bracket like this. Okay, so in this we are going to use this law, and in this I have used this law. Now the last question. Two raised to power 20, sorry, 8 raised to power t divided by 8 raised to power 2. Here the question is similar to the second one. Base is same and the power is different, and we are going to division of it. So we are going to subtract the powers t minus 2, and as we can see here, t and 2 both are unlike terms, so we cannot solve this because we have learned unlike terms cannot be added or subtracted. So we can leave the question here. So the answer is 8t minus 2. 8 is to power t minus 2. Okay. Now question number 2. You can try to solve this question by yourself at home.